I'm Roe Brooks. I came on staff in September 1952. There were 5 of us, and it's been an exciting 55 years. I had a translator who was going with me in Moldova as I was training men in the Jesus film, and we had developed a relationship over those years. But that first year, I said, would your wife come out and eat dinner with us? He said, no, she's dying. I said, well, can't we get him to the doctor? He said, no, she's lost 1 kidney and almost died in a Russian hospital. She can't go to another one, it'll kill her. And I said, well, why don't we come to America? I'll get her. No, a husband and wife can't come to America. Well, I came home, and my heart was so heavy. And I went to a Thursday Bible study for men at the Marriott that we had. And I said, men, my heart's heavy. I've got to have help. Here's the problem. And would you believe a Jewish fellow who'd come for the first time came up afterwards. He said, Roe, I think I can help you. I said, how? He said, well, the cardinal is a friend of mine. Was it okay if I talk to the cardinal and have him try to get both of them here? I said, oh, be my guest. Well, he did. We got permission to have them. The rules were waived. Here's the next mountain. I've got to get a surgeon. I've got to have a hospital. I've got to have thousands of dollars for care. What am I going to do? So Dana-Farber's head of the hospital of Dana-Farber Cancer was a friend of mine. And I said, look, I've got a problem. I've got to have a kidney specialist who will operate. And I've got to get this girl into a hospital, thousands of dollars involved. He said, you get her to the door, Mass General will take her. We'll take care of her. Well, we took her to the surgeon. He took her. He took out her kidney. She now had no kidneys. And I thought, ooh, dialysis is impossible in Moldova. What do we do? So there's another mountain for the Lord. And I talked to the surgeon. And he said, oh, well, that's all right. We'll use a peritoneal infusion of fluid. It'll take so many quarts over a month. It's about $2,000 a month. I said, well, at least we can keep her alive. So I had another obstacle in that I had to get $2,000 a month. So I began to ask around and get men to do it. And then the next thing that happened was I said, whoa, we've got to get that shipped every month to Moldova. Well, Lufthansa is one of the most dependable airlines. And I went down to New York and went to the headquarters, and I walked in and said, I need men on my team. And I told my story. And they said, we'll be on your team. So I think for $600, they started flying in every month. And I said, Lord, you are doing so much. And I was rejoicing. And then Vladimir called me and said, well, we got a little problem with the mafia. They spotted this coming in, and they tried to capture it and get a bounty from me to have it released. We've got to have different ports of delivery all around surrounding countries and airports in order to dodge the mafia. So that's what we did for 3 years, shipping it into different places. And every month at a certain time, I'd begin to pray and say, God, I've got to have the money. I've got to have the delivery point. God, I need your help. But God is faithful to do immeasurably above all that we can ask or think.